Some big wins for gun rights in Texas. It's June 10th, 2025, and these are your headlines. Several measures were passed during the recent legislative session by state lawmakers aimed at preserving the rights of Texas gun owners, and now legislation is poised to take effect in September, just awaiting signatures from Governor Greg Abbott. Senate Bill 1362 prohibits the state from observing and enforcing red flag gun laws unless the state passes such a law. The measure also makes it a criminal offense to implement red flag laws from outside of Texas or at the federal level. Senate Bill 1596 removes short-barrel rifles and shotguns from the state's list of prohibited weapons. The criminalization of owning short-barrel rifles and shotguns has been in place, get this, since the 1930s. Two other measures, House Bill 3053, which bars the practice of firearm buyback programs by local governments, and Senate Bill 706, which recognizes handgun licenses from other states, are also awaiting Abbott's signature. Although Texas already recognizes certain out-of-state issued licenses, SB 706 broadens the scope of that recognition and simplifies the process for out-of-state visitors to carry a handgun in Texas. House Bill 1403, meanwhile, protects the privacy of foster parents by barring child placing agencies from requiring them to disclose the specific types of firearms that are present in the home, or notify the child placing agency if there's any change in the types of firearms that are present in the home. Chris McNutt, the president of Texas Gun Rights, said he is confident Governor Abbott will sign these bills into law and that they remain committed to defending the Second Amendment for all. Federal immigration officers arrested 3 individuals outside a Southwest Houston courtroom this week as part of a broader national crackdown targeting illegal aliens whose asylum cases have just been dismissed. On Monday, ICE agents in plain clothes arrested 3 illegal aliens outside a Southwest Houston immigration court just moments after government attorneys dropped their pending asylum claims. The arrests mark the first time such an operation has been publicized outside an immigration court in the Houston area. Fox News confirmed this is part of a nationwide initiative aimed at arresting illegal aliens after their asylum cases are dropped in order to expedite deportations. FIEL, F-I-E-L, the first to report the arrests, claimed to be a nonprofit dedicated to supporting immigrants, promoting education, and advancing the American dream. However, that group's been mired in controversy in recent years. Just last July, Attorney General Ken Paxton filed a lawsuit accusing them of violating federal nonprofit laws by engaging in electioneering. The suit alleges that FIEL breached its 501c3 tax-exempt status by campaigning against Texas legislation and portraying Donald Trump as the son of the devil. While enforcement has thus far often focused on violent offenders, President Trump's promise of mass deportations will ultimately require removal of individuals whose only offense is entering the country illegally.
What are the important things out there in Texas politics and Texas news that matter to you, and what can you do about it? That's what we want to bring you with the Luke Macias Show on a weekly basis for 20 to 30 minutes. That way you can get the information and go do something for the rest of your week. I look forward to coming to you every Wednesday.
The United States Supreme Court has sided with a coalition of states, including Texas, in dismissing a lawsuit filed by Mexico aimed at American firearms companies. In 2021, Mexico sued several firearms companies, claiming they were responsible, in part, for the criminal use of their products by the Mexican cartels. Attorneys general and states across the country quickly began picking sides. Some blue state prosecutorial teams came to Mexico's defense, with red states like Texas siding with the gun manufacturers. And while the U.S. District Court in Massachusetts initially dismissed the case, a later ruling by the First Circuit Court of Appeals allowed Mexico to continue its case against gun manufacturer Smith & Wesson and distributor Interstate Arms. In October of 2024, the issue was picked up by the Supreme Court, and justices unanimously decided last week that the case should be dismissed, reversing the appeals court ruling. Liberal Justice Alina Kagan cited the liability protections for gun makers approved in 2005 through the Protection of Lawful Commerce in Arms Act as the court's reason for dismissing the case. Although Kagan admitted the court did not doubt the company's potential awareness of illicit deals with cartel members, it held that Mexico failed to prove the companies aided and abetted the sales. Attorney General Paxton said that he was proud to support the firearms manufacturers, and he was pleased with the High Court's decision. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.